And the gun sends them on their way 3 3/4 laps of the track here in the semifinals, with the first 5 finishers automatically moving ahead.
Tom, you mentioned it, perfect conditions tonight here at Olympic Stadium, and 2 really tough semifinals. This is going to be racing at its best. Anyone who comes into this semifinal with a mindset other than they're going to go all out in order to make the final isn't going to get to that final.
Kostitskaya of Russia is the early leader, with Morgan Usini of the U.S. right on her heels in second place. You see the competitors on your screen. Total of 12 in this semi-final heat.
Kostitskaya, I mentioned earlier, the Russian champion, started as a 400-meter hurdler, was third in a semifinal in the 800 in Beijing, has now moved up to the 1500.
Kostitskaya leads Usini. Harper of Germany is in third. Alptekin of Turkey is fourth on the outside.
Decent first lap of 66 seconds. 64 seconds is right on 4-minute pace, which most of the women in this field are grouped around the 4-minute mark, although not all of them have run it this year. Usini's run 4:01 this year.
Shannon Robury is mid-pack at the moment, the other American. Usini, the U.S. champion. There's Robury. And Usini, the U.S. champion, just on the outside of Kostitskaya of Russia.
Kostitskaya's best 3:59.28. Her mother, Olga Verna, has a personal best of the 1500 of 3:54.23. Was a European champion in 1982. How'd you like to be the second fastest in your family in this event?
2 laps left here in the semifinals of the 1500.
Everybody running a very cautious race, very tentative race, but as expected, a closely grouped pack. Everybody's got to be careful how they move and when they move to avoid tripping.
Zabriskie starts to advance her position from Great Britain, and the crowd will get behind her. Kostitskaya still leads Usini. Alptekin is in there third, and then Harper, and then Zabriskie.
Zabriskie, the silver medalist in this event at the 2009 World Championships. Robury was the bronze medalist in that event in 2009. At the back of the pack, England was the silver medalist in last year's World Championships.
Robury still back in the pack. Fernandez of Spain joins the leader. She's on the inside, as Zabriskie now challenged by Alptekin.
And Usini's in a little bit of trouble now. She's completely surrounded by other athletes. She's going to have to figure out how to get out of that box if she's going to be able to run when the sprinting starts.
So here's the final lap. And Alptekin goes out to grab the lead. Alptekin has the lead, now being passed by Belete of Bahrain. Belete leads Alptekin. Kostitskaya is third. Zabriskie is fourth. Here comes Usini from fifth. First 5 finishers will automatically qualify. Robury trying to go with Usini. Belete and Alptekin. Alptekin now regains the lead. Zabriskie is also advancing on the outside. Kostitskaya behind Alptekin. Here comes Usini, and here comes Robury. Usini advancing to definitely qualify, and I believe Robury made it as well.
Not surprising in the sense that there was a big pack at the end, but surprising how easily the American women moved into qualifying positions in the latter stages of this race, Tom. They were way back as they went down the back stretch. There you see the 2 American women as they come into the straightaway. They had a lot of work to do, 4 people still ahead of them. But they did it well. They remained aware of who else was coming on, moved up as necessary to get into one of those top 5 qualifying positions, and you saw Robury make a quick lean at the tape.
Asli Kakir Alptekin of Turkey wins at 4:05.11, with both Morgan Usini and Shannon Robury getting automatic qualifying spots. And as the 1500 semis continue, here's Jenny Simpson of the United States, the reigning world champion. She won the world championship at 1500 meters last year in Daegu, South Korea. Here in London, she nearly missed qualifying for the semifinals.